Hi there guys, Bovine Hampston here. Welcome to this glorious, beautiful day today where finally I have managed to hit platinum. I've managed to hit platinum on Agora, which is fantastic. Now in the top 0.7% of players in the world, so feeling super happy with about that today. And we're going to go over my second prediction deck, which is going to be the Rampage Face Tower. Now, in this current patch, guys, inhibitors do not respawn, so I'm expecting to see a lot of Greystones and a lot of Rampages. Why? Because they can face tank the inhibitors. No questions asked, okay? So we're going to go take a look at this. We'll go over the overview very quickly. So we've got the Centurion for that extra 1,000 health when you get the Prime. Remember, you get the Prime automatically once you've killed it today, now, so that's pretty good. We've got a health potion and 3 strike tokens, and I'll explain why in a second. Beastmaster's Key. We've got a Guardian Wars with 3 greater health tokens in it. We've got a Spiked Bone Plate with 3 minor guards in it. A Spiked Bone Plate with a greater guard, and minor guard. Thorn Greenweave with 3 minor barriers in. Thorn Greenweave with a greater barrier, a barrier, and minor barrier. Swift Seeker Heart with 2 kinetics and a minor kinetic. We've got a Swift Seeker Heart with a major kinetic, and a kinetic. And then we've got a Splinter Bark Vest here with 3 lesser health tokens. So let's explain how this works. So this is a jungle and or lane build, okay? If you are going into the lane, then generally what I like to do is I like to take 2 strike potions and a health potion. If I'm going straight into jungle, then generally I would go for 3 strike tokens, depending on whether I think the enemy team are going to gank. If I think they're going to gank, then I will still go just 2 strike tokens and a health potion if I'm in the jungle, okay? So those are going to be your first 3 items. You then want to move on. You need to decide, do you need vision for your team, or do you need harvesters? One or the other. Generally, now the fact that all the harvesters apart from the Prime now spawn at 3 minutes, you need your key, because you need to be getting at least 2 of the harvesters, if not 4 or maybe the whole 5, if your team don't carry any keys. So your second item is probably going to be this Beastmaster's Key here, which is fantastic. Does a little bit of extra damage towards your jungle minions if you're in the jungle, and if not, then you just got an extra little bit 100 health there. Get yourself a little bit tanky, okay? Your next item is going to be your Guardian's Ward, yeah? So you're going to get some vision for your team. So these are going to be your 6 points. So once you've got these going and you're up to 9 points, you should have a minimum of 2 strike tokens, a Beastmaster's Key, and a Guardian Ward. From then on, you decide who is screwing my team up the most. Okay? You want to be ganking pretty early. If you can, do the red buff by yourself. Do a level 2 gank. If you can, because as soon as you kill the red buff by yourself, you get level 2 pretty quickly. You can get yourself your rock, your jump. You don't really need your regen to start off with, especially if you are carrying a health potion. So you should be doing level 2 ganks at least. Your next item is going to be dependent on what kind of damage your opponents are outputting. Are they outputting physical damage or outputting energy damage? Whichever one it is, you either choose your Spike Bone Plate with 3 of your minor guards in there, or you get your Thorn Greenweave with your 3 minor barriers in there, okay? Now, if they don't have energy damage, if they don't have physical damage, then you can skip one of these, no problem. Skip one of these and you can go straight into the second one, okay, of whichever damage type they're doing towards you, okay? So once you've got this, you want to move into your small one of these, your Swift Seeker Heart, okay, which is a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cost, okay? So your next 9 points are going to go into one of these. This gives you an extra 300 health and allows you to attack a lot faster. Now at this point, once you've got this, your main aim is to do this, and this is all you're going to do. Get the black buff, take towers. Every time the black buff is up, which is every 4 minutes, you take a tower. With this build, you do not need creep waves to be able to take out towers. You can just take out towers. No problem at all. No problem at all. So you then decide, do you need more attack speed and health, or do you need more armor? Okay, if you need more armor, then you can go into your larger of the two, either the Bone Pite or the Thorn Greenweave, which replaces your smaller one. You then want to get either your second Swift Seeker Heart if you want extra health, or you can go for the Splinter Bark Vest. Now, why have we got the Splinter Bark Vest? Well, let's take a look at this, guys. You're going to be hitting insanely fast. I'm talking about whack, 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 whack. You are going to be like Edward Scissorhands with your claws, okay? You are going to be chopping down everything. Now, for 6 seconds when you activate this, on hit with a basic attack, you shred 22 physical armor from the target, or... and for every time you hit it, it refreshes the duration for 4 seconds. So you're looking at this being 10 seconds of shredding physical armor. What is your goal in this game? Your goal in this game is to take down towers. If you are shredding armor for your team there, and you've got a physical people on your team, you're going to be doing a lot of damage. And that is the full build, guys, yeah? Your tactics are: help your team by ganking, yeah, create a presence for yourself, get the black buff, take towers, rinse, repeat, that's it. Get black buff, take the towers, yeah, get a black buff, take the towers. Just absolutely annihilate their towers. Most games are lasting, the longest game I've had so far since the new patch has been 40 minutes. And that was because my team decided not to resign after we lost all 3 inhibitors. I don't understand that, but there we go. So this is it, guys. I'll just go over it quickly. We've got the Centurion Prime card here, okay, giving yourself an extra 1,000 health and 100 damage bonus. Yeah, when you're next to creeps, you give them an extra 500 health. Bear in mind, this does not stack. Health potion. Nice and simple. Give yourself some health regen if you need it. 3 strike tokens. Beastmaster's Key. Solo. Nothing on it. Guardian's Ward. Giving you an extra 1,000 health with 3 greater health tokens in there. That is perfect. And giving you an extra 13 damage once it's fully upgraded. Spike Bone Plate here with 3 minor guards on it. Okay, giving you an extra 19.5 damage once it's fully upgraded. You can then swap out later game for this Spike Bone Plate. So if you feel like you're taking a little bit more damage, you swap it out for this as quick as possible. Greater guard, a guard, and the minor guard, guys, okay? Still keeping the same 19.5 damage, but you are now tanky as a mofo. Over here, Thorn Greenweave, exactly the same, depending on whether they're doing physical damage or energy damage, depends on which one you do first. You go onto the Thorn Greenweave, you've got all the energy damage from your 3 minor barriers. You've got your extra 19.5 damage as well on top of that. And you swap that out later game for this larger Thorn Greenweave here, okay? Which has a lot more armor on it, an extra 66 armor on top of it, okay? Remember, each 22 armor is about 6% damage reduction. So you're looking at an extra 6, 12, 18 damage reduction on top of that, guys, okay? Swift Seeker's Heart. We've got 2 Swift Seeker's Hearts here, guys. Okay, giving you a grand total of 800 health between the 2 of them. Okay, really fast attacks. You got 22 attack speed there, 5.5. So you got 33 attack speed going on right there, guys. Okay, larger of the Swift Seeker Hearts here. Okay, with a major and 2 kinetics on it. And then last but not least, the final part of the build is a Splinter Bark Vest with an extra 400 health, an extra 22 armor, and you are going to be shredding towers like pancakes. Okay, guys? Eventually your final build will be your Guardian Ward, 12 stack there, Spike Bone Plate, Thorn Greenweave, Swift Seeker Heart, and Splinter Bark Vest, guys. Have a go with this. Let me know how you get on with it. So far, I have been shrekking with it. And I have seen every single game that I've been playing where the team has been winning very decisively, has had either a Rampage in it or Greystone. So if you want to check out my Greystone build for patch 0.32, check that out as well. That should be below this. And all going well. Have fun, guys, and I'll see you soon.